1 month ago, I started training a 17-year-old who's still in high school how to sell so he can get himself a role, start making commissions, and then start his own business in the future. 3 days ago, I managed to land him his first role for an SMMA offer, and last night we ran a coaching call to see how his experience had been so far. In this call, I broke down the exact framework he should use, how to handle objections, and how to actually book in a lead that shows up to the call and closes. And I wanted to share this call with you guys to potentially add some value to your own life so you can start on your own. So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so pretty much you're cold calling people, they're saying, hey, I'm not interested, and then you literally just end the call. Tell them they have a nice day, end the call.
Yeah.
See, the thing you need to understand is when you're cold calling, you sound like every other cunt. They probably get cold calls, like multiple cold calls a day.
Mm.
Now, the thing is that in their mind, because you're just another cold caller that wants to sell them something, of course they're not interested,
Mm.
right? Most people aren't. Because what are they doing? They're thinking about more so the price that they might have to pay than what you actually have to offer.
Mm.
Because there's not enough context about what you actually sell. So the
Mm.
thing is like if they're saying not interested, how can you even know if they're not interested in the first place? Yes, they may say something. Remember when I told you when you ask someone how they're going, they don't always tell you the right fucking answer,
Yeah.
right? It's a
Mm.
cover up. They don't actually know that they're not interested. They're just saying it because they don't want to have to deal with you.
Mm.
Why the fuck wouldn't someone be interested in more jobs and more money?
Yeah, that's true. Um, Usually the main things that they do say is that like they're fully booked out, and then
Hmm.
I asked us like, what do I say if they're like completely booked out? And then he just told me to like, oh, I just leave them. We'll just find like better leads that actually do want work. It's not like worth wasting your time on like the ones that are completely flat out or booked out. And then there's that category, and then there's another category which is not interested, which is the one you just told like you're saying to me right now. And
Hmm.
then there's like basically only three: fully booked out, not interested, or yeah, I'm down for some more work, right?
Hmm. Those people can still close if they're not interested, bro.
Mm.
100 fucking percent. Because they don't actually know what they're getting yet. Like,
Mm.
don't have that mindset, bro. You'll lose so many fucking deals, right? Now, you obviously have to be a little bit more persistent, but that's what makes you money.
Mm.
Okay. So, especially first off, tackling the people that say that they're booked out. Understand, okay, you're booked out, sweet. How long for? Oh, booked out for the next 3 months. Ask them about how they're actually getting their jobs. Is it word of mouth? Is it referrals? Are they currently running ads?
Mm.
Ask them what their plan is after the 3 months. Do you think the consistency, like, and this is all the frame that I've been teaching you this whole time, bro. Get a time frame.
Mm.
Okay, you're booked out for the last, oh, sorry, for the next 3 months. Has it always been like this? What did you change in order to get more bookings? Because there's 100% going to be times where, because business fluctuates. Sometimes you get super busy, sometimes there's more of a quiet season. Okay,
Mm.
so get an understanding. Okay, sweet, maybe you're booked out right now, but are you usually like this? Oh, no, usually I'm not. So what happens after the 3 months? Yeah, it gets a bit quiet, so on and so forth. We kind of struggle to get jobs. So it's like maybe they don't have an issue right fucking now, but will they in the future?
Yes.
Potentially. Well, not yes or no, but potentially. That's what you got to ask.
Mm.
But get an understanding of what they're doing right fucking now. Get an understanding of, okay, maybe they are working with a business or an agency that is helping them scale with ads. Ask them what they're paying for their leads.
Mm.
Okay, because maybe you can actually offer a better service in that way.
Mm.
Does that make sense? Or
Yeah.
you're paying $100 per job. That's fucked. One of the clients that we work with right now is paying $30 cost per lead,
Mm.
right? So
Yeah.
get a better understanding of their current situation. Just like when we do our B2C role plays, same thing, bro. Same fucking thing.
Mm.
You have to have the mindset that the prospect's always lying to you, bro. Always. Whatever the fuck they say, no, fuck no. That can't be right.
Mm.
Don't take no for an answer. The call ends when they fucking hang up. That's how you make
Mm.
money. Because at the end of the
But
day, cold calling is a volume game, bro. It's a volume game all day
mm.
because you're going to naturally have a worse show rate than say obviously like if they opted in for an ad because there will always be people that just say yes just because, fuck it, like they want their call to end or I don't fucking know.
Mm.
That's typically going to happen. So that's why you have to book in volume. So it shouldn't be let's just deal with, the only leads that say yes. It should just be let's book in fucking anyone and everyone,
Mm.
right?
Okay.
So to the people that say super booked out, what do you say? What do you
For how long? How long you booked out for?
do? Hmm.
Is like what's gonna happen after you complete all your fucking jobs?
Hmm.
Are you able to get more jobs after that?
Hmm.
And then I'm just kind of like I know what to say for the booked out part,
Hmm.
but it's
So
kind of
what,
the
what do you usually
ones
say?
what I said then. I said, okay, how long are you booked out for, bro? And
Hmm.
then they would usually say like maybe 3 months, 4 months, a
Hmm.
month, and then after that, okay, well, do you have more work after that month?
Hmm.
And then they would be like, yeah, I probably like would have work, or they would say, not too sure, not too sure. And then that's kind of when I'm like, all right, what the fuck do like that's kind of like to be honest, that's kind of when I like say, all right, this dude is probably not gonna I'm not gonna probably be able to book this dude because he has like work. Um but yeah, that's probably what I need to change up.
So write these two questions down. How long has it been like that for? So are you usually always booked out like this?
Yes.
Okay, because we want to get an understanding of like how consistent it is. And two, how are they actually getting these bookings? What does their current strategy look like?
He's like down. Mm.
Because imagine if a prospect says, "Hey, I'm booked out for the next 3 months." Oh, sweet. That's unreal. That's fantastic. How did you manage to get those bookings? Oh, we were getting referrals. We were getting word of mouth. That's unreal, bro. That's great. I mean, do you think that your referrals will last forever? Do you think it's always going to be this consistent? Oh, maybe not 100%. Well, what if it isn't, bro? What if it isn't consistent? What are you going to do? How do you future-proof yourself?
Mm.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because even if they don't have an issue right now, I mean, shit, bro. If you have I don't know, I like the analogy of like, potentially you get like a sunspot on your skin, right? You know how sunspots can potentially become cancer?
Yeah.
It's like, sweet, okay, you've got this sunspot here. It's very new. It's getting a little bit bigger. It's like, would it make more sense to deal with that problem now? Obviously, it's not a crazy problem because it doesn't hurt. It's not going to kill you right now. But in future, it's only going to get worse, right?
Mm.
100%. So how do we best avoid this? We handle it earlier rather than later.
Mm.
But also have an understanding of what are they actually doing to get these jobs. Maybe they're actually working their ass off just to get a job. How much
Mm.
easier would it be if you just had ads doing all that work for you?
Mm.
So what you're missing, bro, you're just trying to sell when this whole time we've been jumping on calls trying to understand someone's current situation first.
Mm.
Does that make sense?
Wait, could you say that again?
What part? Just what I just said.
Yeah, so we gotta understand their current situation, like ASAP.
Yeah, man. Like
Okay.
when you're starting the conversation, obviously talk about like you work for XYZ business. Are you looking to take on more jobs? Are you busy? Okay.
Mm.
If they're busy, get a full understanding of what it actually looks like that they're busy.
Mm.
Okay. This is their current situation. Are they going to be busy forever? How they've been getting their jobs? Have they had time periods throughout their business where they've had busy seasons and quiet seasons? What do they usually do in those quiet seasons? Because I guarantee you they're not booked out 24 fucking 7.
Mm.
And even if they are, like ask them like, all right, if you're busy all the time, do you plan to take on more workers, take on more tradesmen, take on more apprentices? Oh, you are? Sweet. I mean, then how are you going to get more jobs in the future?
Mm.
That makes sense? So get a full understanding. Don't write them off just because they said they're busy. Fuck no. That's stupid.
Mm.
Now, does that mean every single time you do that, you're 100% going to get them booked in? Fuck no.
No.
But you never know. You might just do one and then they close and you make a few $1,000s.
Mm.
You never know.
Yeah, because it's always just like a volume game, eh? At the end of the day.
It's all just a
But you,
volume game and it's a rejection game, bro. Like you're rejecting yourself almost.
mm.
You're saying, oh, they're busy. Let me just fucking end the call there. That's you rejecting yourself. You
Mm.
get them to reject you, bro,
Mm.
and try fucking anything and everything until they say, nah, fuck off, and then just end the call.
Okay.
That makes sense?
So
Or you,
yeah, it
yeah.
does make sense, 100%. But how would you kind of get to them in like breaking the ice?
hmm
Like what? How would you start off your cold calls?
So for me, I always try to make someone laugh or be super casual.
Mm.
Like that's my two icebreakers. Because at the end of the day, the cold calling game is trying to stick out. You have to stick out
Mm.
because I get thousands of these. So what makes you different?
You gotta like not sound like every other fucking cold calling.
Yeah,
Cut.
yeah. What do most cold callers sound like? That's what you need to understand. Like always in business, understand what your competitors are doing,
Mm.
right? Most cold callers, I would imagine, would be like, hey, this is Huddy from XYZ company. I'm just calling you about fucking running paid ads. Or
Mm.
it'd be more formal about that. We run a marketing agency helping kind of construction companies like yourself scale with more ads or get more jobs with more ads.
Mm.
It's like, all right, right off the bat, you sound like fucking every other dickhead.
Mm.
Now, it's not like you can't say those exact words, but try and like first thing you should do is understand the audience you're targeting or the market you're targeting, right? So if it's like tradies, for instance, they're very casual. They don't want to talk to formal cunts.
Mm.
So speak their language, swear at them a little bit, be a little bit different.
Mm.
I've had times where I've said that exact same opener, like sometimes, but like instead just add a little bit of pizzazz. It's like, hey, how you going, you sexy cunt? How are you on this fucking Monday morning?
Mm.
My name's Huddy. I'm from a marketing team. What we do is help businesses like yourself, but like you're still saying the same thing. You just sound different. You sound more like them.
Yeah, like how like your tonality and shit as well, right?
Tonality. But it's like the thing is with cold calls, and the reason why people hate them so much is they're getting a call from someone they don't fucking know.
Mm.
No one likes that. So the goal is almost, and this helps you break the ice, is building as much familiarity as possible, right? How do we
Mm.
build familiarity? It's through tonality and it's through the language that we use.
Mm.
So for instance, like, and this seems like a small example, but like the guy's name's John. I go, hey, Johnny, it's happening, right? Instead of saying, hey, John Stevens from XYZ company, I'm here to
Yeah.
help you. How did I sound? Like, compare the fucking second one to the first one. It's like, first one sounds almost like he knows me. Like, oh, fuck, like this sounds like one of my mates.
Mm.
Oh, Johnny, oh, only my mates call me Johnny or Jono. You get me?
Mm.
So it's like one, building that familiarity, making them feel like, hey, because that just almost eliminates the fucking sales pressure entirely, bro.
Mm.
Okay. And then secondly, it's just the way you say things, man. Don't try and sound formal.
Mm,
Sound like a tradie or sound like whatever prospect you're fucking calling up.
mm,
Have a good understanding of the market that you're targeting. It's just relating. It's like this is still relating. It's like you know how like when we role play, it's like trying to relate to a your prospect. It's like, oh hey, yeah, like you're a chippy right now. I used to be a chippy. I used to fucking work 12-hour days and get paid fuck all and feel sore after work and have injuries and so on and so forth.
mm,
That's relating to your prospect. You're still relating to them in a different type of way.
mm,
But that's how we build the rapport. That's how we uh, almost break the ice and almost kind of build the trust as well. Because the other thing is like when you book them in, you want to be memorable,
mm,
okay? Because if you even if you do book them in and you're super formal, when you get off the call, maybe they do accept the Google meeting. They're just thinking to themselves, fuck, like I've got to speak to fucking Don about this marketing shit that I don't really give a fuck about. Like I'm probably just not even gonna fucking show up. The good thing about, you know, how the some of the openers that I've done in those cold calling videos,
yeah.
like the Guess the Color of Your Undies one,
Mm,
if you book them in, then it's almost like they get off the call, they're like, oh fuck, that was a funny cunt. Like he was a good bloke.
mm,
Yeah, he's like maybe he's selling me marketing bullshit, but like he's a funny bloke. Like I might as well just give him a shot, see what he has to say.
mm,
And he's going on this call thinking, hey, oh, it's the undies guy. Or it's the guy that said, oh, would you chop my foreskin off if I told you, I was here to sell you some bullshit.
mm,
They're like they're thinking about you, they're memorizing you as someone that they like. The thing is with people, man, is they're always going to pick someone they like over someone that, I don't know, necessarily knows what they're talking about, in my opinion. That's why you kind of have to be a combination of the both. I'll give you an example, like my mum, for instance. The job that she works in, expert. She's been, you know, in that force, that industry for like 10, 20 years. She works her ass off. This new chick comes along. I mean, had been working there 2 years. She's a bit younger. I don't know, has a bit more personality. I don't fucking know. She gets the raise over my mum. Even though
mm,
my mum's worked so much harder and is so much better in that field and would be so much better of a fit for that promotion, that new person, that new woman that just got employed 2 years ago gets picked because she's just liked, she's favored.
mm.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So you want to be likable, bro. You want to be memorable.
Mm,
That's the benefit of doing these funny openers. I'm not saying that you should do those. I'm saying they're an option. And
mm.
it's a good way to break the ice too. Does
Okay.
that make sense?
Yeah.
So like in terms of starting the call, it's just, yeah, it's really just number one, understanding the people that you're targeting. The tradies speak their language, build familiarity, talk like you're one of the boys or
Mm,
someone that they know. You're going to be more open to listen to what you have to say. And if
mm,
if you pop a few jokes, that's good. And they laugh at them, that's great.
mm,
You're memorable. I remember when I used to do door-to-door sales. It's like there's such a stigma because like cold calling is has a massive stigma about it because it's like, oh, it's another cold caller. I think
mm,
it's bad for cold calling, but it's so much worse for door-to-door. Because no one likes people knocking on their door that they don't know. They just
mm,
instantly think, solicitor, they're here to sell me something. Those funny openers were the only thing that would like actually get you to be able to move to your pitch.
mm,
So there was a comment one that was like, what was it? This is like probably the most common door-to-door opener ever. Sometimes they'd have like a dog running to the front of the door.
mm.
Maybe like one of those little small Chihuahua dogs or just a little tiny dog, right?
Yeah.
And you'd say as a salesman, hey, oh, is that your guard dog? Is he gonna bite my fucking leg off? And it's like, it's not super funny, but like the fucking older people love it. But it's like without saying that, they wouldn't even fucking want to hear what you have to say
Mm,
because you're just boring. You sound like every other cunt. Make it conversational.
mm,
Make it enjoyable. No one wants to fucking listen to a pitch that isn't enjoyable.
mm,
The goal should be you're sitting here like trying to sell your marketing service. You should sell yourself, bro. Sell
mm,
yourself as the reason. People will always buy into the person over the product or the service. Always.
mm.
If people like you, man, they'll buy from you.
Yeah. Okay.
That makes sense or going
Yeah,
over?
all of it makes sense.
Okay.
All
Sweet.
of it makes sense.
Sweet.
Um, yeah, fuck. So you break the ice by just fucking speaking their language, right? You
Mm-hmm.
gotta be like familiar with them, like correct tonality, and correct like just fucking be yourself as well, right? Or be like them.
Exactly. It's not correct. That's not the right word. It's match.
Mm,
Match their tonality, match their energy, match what they're saying, bro.
mm,
But obviously, when you're the first one speaking, it's a matter of understanding who you're speaking to first.
mm.
That helps you match.
Yeah.
So yeah, once again, it's like if it's tradies, how do tradies usually speak? They're pretty casual. They
Mm,
like swearing. They like a little bit of racism. They like, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like they
yeah.
like that type of shit.
Mm,
Sound like one of the fucking boys on site.
mm,
Honestly, the opener is the easiest part. Super fucking easy. When it gets to moving on, like because your cold call shouldn't be very long at all.
yeah.
Because these business owners, they value their time a lot,
Mm,
right? So you don't want to be a nuisance. So you have to be a combination of like, boom, opener, funny, that was enjoyable. Um, Ask a few qualifying questions. So I don't know what your qualifying questions look like. For instance, for one of the offers I've sold for AI automations, it's like, first off, we need to understand, okay, do they use AI in their business at all?
mm,
What does that look like? Right? Get an understanding. Do they use ChatGPT or do they already have systems in place?
mm,
Then it's like, sweet, maybe they are running it. What does that look like? How's that been helping them? X, Y, Z. If they haven't used it, is it something they've been looking into? And then all it is just providing free value on like, hey, well, we could implement this, help you fix XYZ problem that you're currently having, right?
mm,
So once again, it depends on what you're selling, but if it's marketing, it's like, is the problem that you need more jobs? There's people always want to make more money, but it's a fucking
mm,
easy one.
mm,
The only struggle with selling marketing is that so many people sell marketing. That's why you have to stand out through your tonality and stand out through your openers
mm,
and the way you speak to them,
mm.
which is totally fucking doable. Because most cunts sound like retards, bro.
Yeah. Well,
So, hmm,
what would you say is like the framework, right? Because usually what I've been doing so far is opener and then current situation where I try to find like their issues and like their pains, right? And then after that, I kind of just go for the pitch really after that, right?
hmm,
Because I'm still confused on like the whole framework for cold call because I'm not sure if it's like the sales calls that we've been doing, like current situation, catalyst, past, what have they done in the past? What have they done? Like fix this shit, goals, consequencing and shit. So I'm not sure, right? Shaz has been telling me to like make it as long as possible so that I can actually understand and like tailor like my responses to them. But then I'm like looking on Google and YouTube and they tell me that it's supposed to be like pretty quick. So I'm like kind of confused on what the framework should look like or should
hmm,
be,
hmm.
right?
Okay. That's a good question, bro. So, what we've been practicing is you're not going to do the exact same thing you're doing on the cold calls you're doing right now. Fuck no. It's too long, way too fucking
Mm,
but the goals are still the same. Like the goals of like understanding current situation, understanding where they want to be. I wouldn't so much focus on consequencing, but then it's just pitching.
mm,
Consequencing is a little bit harder for B2B, especially like outbound, because it's like you're on the phone with this cunt and like you're
yeah.
speaking to a business owner. You're not speaking to like a random fucking Donnie like yourself.
Mm,
Speaking to someone who runs a business that makes money right now. He's got shit to fucking do. But it's almost like, who are you to consequence him or to tell him what he's doing right or wrong
mm,
because you're the one who called him.
mm,
You're like in this circumstance, you need him more than he needs you.
mm,
So it's hard to consequence. But again, the goals are still the same because it's like, for instance, you asked before, if someone says, hey, like, I have been fully booked out for 3 to 4 months. I am only getting my jobs from referrals. I usually have quiet seasons 4 months later. You have room to consequence because it's like, okay, you're good right now, but what's going to happen? If you don't do anything about how you're currently getting jobs, what's going to happen? You're going to go and have another quiet season. Is that something that you want, bro? No.
mm,
So you see how we're still consequencing. We're not going through the entire framework like we usually do. But the
mm,
reason why we go through the whole entire framework so that you actually understand it. You understand the intentions.
mm,
The framework, it's called a framework at the end of the day. It's not a script.
mm,
We practice it the long way, so then you don't actually need it in the end. You just understand what to say and when you need to say it,
mm,
right?
mm,
With your cold calls, because it's more of a volume game, you don't want them to be crazy fucking long because you just want to keep pumping them out.
mm,
If every cold call you took like 10 to 15 minutes, obviously you're not going to be fucking being able to cold call very many people at that point.
mm,
Time's going to go very quickly. So it's more of a case of you don't have to do everything in terms of the framework. It's just doing what you need to or what it takes to be able to book them in.
mm, mm.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So again, if it's like if they don't see that they have a problem yet, then it's like you use that framework to help them understand that they do have a problem.
Mm,
Like with the example I gave you earlier, they don't feel like they have a problem right now because they're fully booked out. But future pace, where are you going to be in 4 months, 6 months? Oh, I'm
mm,
not going to have any jobs. Do you want to keep running the show like you have been?
mm,
Or, yes, I have a fuck ton of jobs on for the next 3 months. Okay, what are you doing to get those jobs? Well, I have to do this. I have to call up a bunch of people and this and that. And maybe it's actually a lot of work for them to have to cold call all these people
mm,
or whatever. Whatever their process looks like in terms of getting jobs. And it's like realistically, over the next 6 months, 12 months, so on and so forth, do you want to have to keep doing what you're doing right now to get jobs? Or would you rather an easier way that's taken care of for you? And in return, you're going to get more jobs and have consistent work throughout the entire year instead of just having like a 6 month busy period and a 6 month quiet period.
mm.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Sweet. Answer all your questions in that.
Mm.
What was the other type of prospect you said you usually have? So you have people that say they're fully booked out, and then the middle one, which is not interested, and the last one, they are just interested.
Yeah.
Interested.
Which are usually like the fucking Indians, if I'm being honest.
Are the ones that are not interested.
No, those are the ones that are interested. Are mainly
Right.
the Indians.
That actually doesn't surprise me. Why? Because Indians are always looking to make more money. They love money. However,
Mm,
they hate spending it, bro.
mm. Yeah,
Indians are
that's
more of
what I
like
told
a,
Ches.
yeah, they're more of a
Legit.
waste of time. They're more of a type of prospect that just wants to get a gauge, get an idea of how much everything's going to cost, and then just think about it and then probably do nothing. Or like be
Yeah.
on the search for cheaper services.
Mm. Yeah, exactly. Like at the end of every call, they always ask me like, how much is this gonna cost? Like they're always pressuring me to like answer that, and then what I say next is just like it depends on like business. to business, I would want to like discuss to you a price on
Mm,
like a later call,
mm,
right?
mm.
But then they're just constantly like, bro, just like tell me the price, man. Like, and the thing is, they won't even probably go in that call if I don't tell them the price there, right? So I'm kind of
What
pressured.
what do you
Like,
what do you say when they ask you the price?
I just say like it depends from like business to business. I would like to talk to you like specifically about the price in a later call when I do understand a little bit more of your situation and like stuff like that.
What do they say?
And then they either say like tell me the price now or like something like okay, I mean I'm down for that. And then usually after that they don't even fucking show up to the call.
Mm,
So okay, what the fuck?
mm.
Like it just might be like I'm thinking to myself, is it just because they're Indian or maybe it's something that I did in the framework wrong or like what was going on? Like you know what I mean?
The problem is when you tell them the price and they think about the call that they have booked, they go, "Oh, I'm jumping on this call to spend XYZ money."
Mm,
That's why.
mm,
Because guarantee you they get to the date that they're booked in and then go, "Hey, I don't want to fucking spend $1,000. Fuck that. I'll
mm,
just figure this out myself, or I'll just fucking look another time." So you can't tell them price. You just can't. So your
mm,
approach has to be, "Hey, like to be completely honest, I don't even know if we can help you yet."
mm,
The goal of us hopping on another call is actually understanding more about your business and potentially coming up with a strategy where we can get you more calls. Oh, sorry, more jobs.
mm,
So it's like right now, like our pricing is completely tailored, bro. It's completely different to every other business that we work with. There's no
mm,
set price with anything.
mm,
The goal is to see if we can even help you yet, and
mm,
then we go from there.
mm,
It's more so like I don't want to tell you the fucking price because I don't even know what it's going to cost yet.
mm.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So it's more so like, hey, okay, it's not super salesy, like 100%. I'm gonna fucking help you, like no matter what, like guaranteeing them. Because sometimes when you give them guarantees, they just go, oh, like that sounds way too good to be true.
Mm,
So it's more so coming across like, look, we've helped XYZ people before. I'd love to see if we can help you. However, we have to hop on this call to even see where you're at and how we could plug in our systems or plug in, our marketing strategy to get you
mm,
more jobs.
mm,
But I don't have enough context to be able to fucking tell you yet, bro.
mm.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
That's what you need to get them to understand. And they honestly should be able to appreciate that a little bit more because it's like, oh, he's not just here to sell me something. He actually wants to see if he can help me first.
Mm,
And that's the main thing, man. That's what you want. Because in return, that just builds more trust.
mm.
You get me?
Yeah.
So once again, okay, when it comes to prospects that are not interested, how do they usually go?
They haven't realized that they have a problem, and then I have to kind of step in and I guess make them realize that they have a problem to be solved.
Hmm?
Um,
Let's role play right now.
I bet. What if I be the prospect and then you be the
No, you show me what you do first.
All right, bet. All right. Ring ring.
Hello? Who's this?
Yo, this is Don. How you doing?
Good, mate. Yourself?
I'm doing good, man. Look, I'm just calling to see if you'd be open to getting some more jobs next month.
Not interested, bro, to be honest.
Why aren't you interested?
Just not really looking to get more jobs, to be honest. I don't really want to pay for anything.
Are you completely flat out at the moment? Is that why?
Um, yeah, like I'm booked out for the next month. So,
Nice. Good shit, bro. You booked out for the next month?
hmm.
Hmm. How long? Um, what are you gonna? How long? What are you gonna do after that month when you have no more jobs to do?
Just get more, I guess.
How?
Okay. Why
All
are we
right,
saying it like this? You
wait.
cannot be talking. Do you actually speak to business
No,
owners like this?
I don't talk like that. I don't talk like
Okay.
that.
Stop treating me like a B2C. Speak to me
Oh,
like a B2B
I don't
prospect.
talk like that. I don't talk.
Start
I don't,
again. Start again.
bit. Ring, ring. Hello.
G'day. This is Huddy Constructions. Who's this?
Yo, this is. I mean, fuck. Hey, this is Don. How you doing?
Good, mate. Yourself?
Yeah, I'm doing good. Look, I got a question to ask, man. Are you open to getting some more jobs for your business next month?
Not quite. Like to be honest, I'm booked out right now, so I'm not really interested now.
Nice. You booked out for how long?
Just the next month, bro.
Next month. Okay. What are you? How did you get? How are you fully booked out?
How am I fully booked out?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Like, how did you manage to get fully booked out? Like, is it through word of mouth or?
Yeah, just referrals, to be honest, man.
Mm. How has referrals been for you?
Good, bro. I'm fully booked out,
Mm. Um, but do you see yourself using referrals for the next like 6 months?
bro. What are we doing?
I don't fucking fuck, bro.
Is this
That's
how you
what.
are on your cold calls?
No, that's what I mean. Like, I don't like when they tell me that I'm like when they tell me that they're flat out. I kind of just like okay, just let them go, right?
Hmm.
So I haven't really like role played with or like haven't really gotten enough experience for people who are completely like flat out. Um, like I know what to say, but obviously like pressure and I guess kind of haven't really been doing it a lot to where it is kind of solidified, right?
Okay. So do you feel pressure between us right now?
Um, like on the role plays, yeah.
Okay. So you know what to say. What would you actually say then?
Okay, how long have you been booked out for? That's the first thing I would say, and then after that, I would be like, okay, yeah, nice. What's the plan after you've completed the 1 month of jobs? And then I would be like, okay, yeah, that's good. I mean, how are you kind of getting those jobs in the first place, man? And it'll be like, oh yeah, through this and that. And then I'll be like, yeah, sweet. I mean, do you see like like I mean, fuck. Do you I guess yeah, probably something like that.
So I would first get an understanding, okay, you're booked out for a month. Understand, okay, yeah, that's unreal. How'd they manage to do that? That's fucking fantastic. Oh, purely
Mm.
through referrals. Sweet. Fuck, has that always been super consistent for you, bro? Just getting all your jobs from referrals? Yes or no? The truth is that referrals aren't consistent. They're never fucking consistent.
Mm.
Um, Potentially worth asking, like, over the last, like, we'll get an understanding of, like, how long they've been running their business for, but over that period, since they've started, like, have they only relied on referrals? They've
Mm.
been able to get consistent work from referrals.
Mm.
Not so much just going like, oh, well, what are you going to do after 1 month? What do you think he's going to say? Oh, yeah, more referrals, bro.
Yeah, fuck.
You're giving them too much of a way out to say,
Mm.
no, I'll be good.
Mm.
But how do we get them to understand, like, okay, referrals aren't consistent? It's not by telling them, it's by saying, hey, okay, you've been getting referrals to get booked out.
Mm.
Since you started, bro, like, has it always worked out that way? Have you always managed to have consistent work this whole time?
Mm.
Most likely, they're going to say no. Obviously, there is a chance they say yes. Could be truthful, could be just to get you off the fucking phone.
Mm.
Like in cold calls, obviously you don't exactly have a lot of power. You know, if they're just straight up lying to you, then it's you kind of fucked
Mm.
either way. But the truth is like if they're willingly lying to you just because they don't want to be sold, they wouldn't be a good client to work with anyway.
Yeah.
It doesn't fucking matter. The account wouldn't have closed anyway.
Mm.
But if they're going, hey, no, like have been relying on referrals. To be honest, this month has just been fantastic. Like we've just managed to get a lot of jobs lined up. Like, oh, sweet. So what you're saying is it hasn't been consistent this whole time. Fuck, man. Like, what is the plan then? Like, do you
Mm,
think you're going to get just as many jobs the month after? Maybe, maybe not. Fuck, bro.
mm,
And then it's like you can potentially consequence them at that point. It's like, fuck, well, do you think it's a good idea to continue to just rely on referrals to get jobs, to get work?
mm,
Then it's like, yes or no? Probably not. Okay. Then it's going to pitch. And it's like, well, that's exactly why I'm calling, bro. Like we've been able to help XYZ businesses get more jobs, get fully booked out on a consistent basis.
mm.
And then it's just pitching, bro.
Mm. Oh, sweet then. All right. So basically, um, yeah, just opener and then current situation, discovery, and then you said just go a little bit into consequencing and goals like if needed, right?
So yeah, it will be needed if they're not interested.
Yeah, like it just depends on the prospect.
Yeah.
Sometimes you don't need a consequence, and sometimes you do.
Of course,
Sometimes
because
you
there's
don't
always
go.
going to be, there will always be people, will be a small amount of people that just go, yeah, no, 100%. I'd love to just be able to get more jobs.
Mm. But most of the time, that's not the case.
Of course, right? Because
Mm.
why? No one wants to be sold, or they don't think they have a problem just yet.
Mm.
They most likely don't think they have a problem because probably the other businesses, like maybe their other mates that have their own construction businesses, just rely on the same things too.
Mm.
Essentially, he has a lack of solution awareness to know that there are better options out there.
Mm.
But that's your job, bro, as a salesman. So someone says that they're not interested, you need to understand that they don't understand. You need to
Mm.
help them understand, guide them to their own realization here.
Mm.
Then it becomes a no-brainer. And honestly, like I would say those prospects that first say that they're not interested at first are low-key the better ones because it's like, oh, true, like you've like this cold call has helped them understand that they have a problem and now they need to fix it.
Mm.
Rather, if someone just says yes, 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 I don't know. But sometimes that's like too good to be true, or sometimes they're just like they are just down for anything. Like the Indians, bro. It's like they're
Yeah.
just down to hear it out,
Mm.
you know? They
Mm.
don't, they're just saying yes. They don't even know if they have a problem or not. They just want to like potentially like they hear more money and they go, yeah, fuck it.
Mm.
Whereas like you help them understand they have a problem, they're more likely to actually show up to the call
Mm.
because they understand the value is there and they have a problem that they need to have solved.
Mm.
So it's actually better in a sense.
Mm.
So just yeah, that's pretty much it. I just fucking don't write them off.
Mm. Well, I would like to like get a couple of like role plays done where I'm the prospect and you're kind of like with the three categories like interested. Oh, we won't do interested because that's fucking easy.
Mm.
But yeah, not like fully flat out and then not interested at all. I want to see like how you play it off, right?
Yeah.
So I can like look at this after and kind of review it as well.
Mhm. All right, let's play the prospect we just ran.
Um, the one that wasn't interested,
Hmm.
I bet.
Ring ring.
Hello, this is Don's Carpentry. Who is this?
G'day, mate. It's Huddy. How you going?
Doing good, man.
That's the fucking way. I run my own marketing agency, bro. Basically, I help businesses like yourself get more jobs, bro. You looking to put on more work?
No, not at the moment, man. I'm not really interested in that.
True. Any reason as to why you fully booked out or something?
Yeah, I'm booked out. Pretty busy right now.
Unreal, bro. That's fantastic. What are you fully booked out for the next month, 2 months? What does it look like?
Yeah, probably a month or so.
Hmm. Fair enough. Fuck, how'd you manage that, bro? 1 month of fucking jobs. That's unreal. Were you just getting them through referrals, word of mouth?
Yeah, just kind of I just do a job and then I do a good job, right? And then the other person just refers another person. That person refers another person. It's
Fair enough.
basically.
Is that basically how you've been getting all your jobs since you started, man?
Um, yeah, I've tried a little bit of advertising but it didn't really work out, man.
True. You
Yeah.
tried a bit of advertising. So like what you were focusing on just referrals? What made you look into advertising in the first place then if referrals booking you out?
Yeah, because I guess referrals was like there were points where I didn't get like a lot of jobs, to be honest.
Right. Okay.
Really just up and down, really.
Fair.
Mm.
Fuck. So you're saying there are months that you do have quite a bit of work on, but are you saying there's also months where it's kind of quiet and you don't have a whole lot?
Yeah.
Fuck. How often is that an issue, man? Like, how often do you get consistent work?
Oh, it's probably be like just a cycle really. Like maybe 3 months, 3 months I'll get work, and then another 3 months I won't have work at all. It's just like
True.
seasonal.
Fucking hell. What
Mm.
what do you do with those 2, 3 months you don't have work? So you're saying it's kind of 3 months busy, 3 months off, another 3 months busy, another 3 months off.
Yep.
Fuck. So you got what, about 6 months of the year that it's pretty quiet and you don't have a whole lot on.
Yeah.
Fuck, man. How do you manage that? It must be tough, like not having a whole lot of work on, right?
Mm. Yeah, that's kind of when during those off months I just kind of run fucking ads, a little bit of ads,
Okay.
Google ads, and just looking on high pages. But it gets me a little bit of jobs, maybe just two, maybe one or two, not much.
Like the whole month, you get only one
Yeah,
or two.
yeah, the whole month probably like one or two.
Wow.
Um, Sometimes even 2 months it would be like two, like it would just be like really shit, right?
So, okay, fair enough. So you're in your quiet seasons, you're attempting to run ads. Is that on like on your own, or are you hiring an agency or a business to do that for you? Like,
Yeah, just completely on my own, mate.
okay, fair. And what you're saying is in those months where it is quiet, you're running ads, you're not getting a whole lot of results with it.
Yeah,
Fair enough. Fair enough. Are you actually making money back on your ads, or are you just losing all your ad spend?
um, just losing quite a bit to be honest.
Far out. Far out. Okay. So what, like right now that you're busy, when do you think you're going to have your next quiet season?
Mm, Maybe probably in about after this month, to be honest.
Fuck. Fair enough. And what's your plan? Just to start running ads again on your own?
Yeah.
Do you think that's going to be a viable option, especially if you said in the past, like running ads on your own doesn't really work very well in your favor?
Nah, I probably won't be suitable.
Yeah. Well, that's
Mm.
exactly why we're calling, man. Like what we do is we run ads for businesses like yourself.
Mm.
And to be completely honest, I'm not even sure if we can 100% help you yet, but I'd love to hop on a free consultation where we can discuss the way you're running business, the way you are getting your jobs, and help you come up with a tailored plan for you so we can help you get those jobs. Would that be
Mm.
something you're interested in, bro?
Yeah, I'll be down, but how much money will this cost, bro?
Well, that's the thing. That's the whole reason why we run these free consultations because
Mm.
every situation's kind of different here, man. It's not
Mm.
really like a one price fits all. That's why
Mm.
we have to jump on a call, discuss where you're currently running, how you run your operations, and then we can figure out a custom strategy just for you, bro.
Mm.
But right now, man, it's only going to cost you just 30 minutes of your time. Well, when would you be free for something like that?
Maybe like later tonight at like 9 p.m.
Okay. Would 9 p.m. be a little bit too late? I know that 9 p.m., I mean, a lot of people are trying to go to bed or they got to sort the kids out or they want to have dinner.
Yeah, 9 p.m. Not really doing much at that time.
Okay. Yeah, 100%. Let's lock it in.
That's fair. Easy, man. Fucking hell.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Is there anything you picked up on?
Yeah. Fuck. That
Like
was really
what?
fucking good, bro. To be honest.
Yeah,
Fuck. How long have you been doing sales for?
like 1 to 2 years.
Far out. 1 or 2 years. Fucking hell. This is
Mhm.
what My second month.
Yeah. You'll get there, bro. It's just repetition, right?
Mm,
But you asked before, do I run the whole frame through the conversation? No,
mm,
right? So the goal with role plays is to role play the entire framework so you understand. This is why I was getting you and Arish to go through the framework and understand the intention behind each question.
mm,
Because it's not you having to say it like every single question in the framework.
mm,
It's not like you don't have to ask every question just to get a close.
mm,
That's the difference between a script and a framework.
mm,
Framework is just helping you understand what you need in order to book them in, or what you need in order to get them to close.
mm,
That makes sense?
mm. Like it's a framework. It should be like acting underneath, right?
Mm,
You shouldn't really be like it's like basically it's like a map,
mm,
like a map, right?
mhm,
But I saw this analogy when I fucking searched it up on fucking Claude.
mhm,
Um, Let me try and fucking find it. Like I know what you mean when you like it shouldn't be like the framework shouldn't be a script because it's
mm,
a framework for a reason, right?
mm,
You shouldn't be like relying like it's not like a fucking map,
mm,
right?
mm.
It's kind of like fuck, I forgot the fucking analogy. Oh, who cares? Fuck it. But like I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
Yeah.
But it's just because like with cold calling, I was kind of confused at like because Chaz was like saying, yeah, you should make your calls a little bit longer, and I wasn't sure what to do with the framework that he did give me.
Mm.
Um, and then I looked up online and it said, yeah, your cold calls should be like pretty short, pretty quick, and just kind of confused me. So I appreciate you for clarifying that for me.
No stress.
Um,
No stress. See, here's the thing. I mean, I don't exactly know where Ches is at with sales. I'm going to guess he's not fantastic. So,
Honestly, I would say that you and him are like he's just a little bit below you. I'll say
okay.
that. Right?
Oh, okay.
Just a little bit below you.
Okay. Fair. Fair.
Like
Obviously,
he
I
has
haven't spoken
maybe.
to Bloke.
Mm. But yeah,
Uh,
he's helped me so much, bro. Like
that's good. That's
really,
fantastic.
like fucking like helped me so much. Like with mindset as well. Mindset, with showing up, everything, bro. I love the fucking guy.
Yeah,
Love.
that's unreal. That's unreal. Um, yeah. Well, all I'm saying is like take it a grain of salt from what he says and what I say.
Mm,
Okay. So, because at the end of the day, like number one is just understanding the framework, but everyone kind of closes differently or takes sales differently.
mm,
Some people are a lot more, what's the word? Aggressive with their closing, and sometimes it works. It's all
mm,
kind of up to the individual. But this is where it's kind of a matter of you trying it out. But you do, yeah, just get the reps in, understand the framework to a point where it's like, okay, at this part of this call, this is important to go into,
mm,
right?
mm,
And like when he's saying like the longer the call, the better, once again, take that as a grain of salt because it's like, yes, it's potentially a good thing because it teaches you more. Potentially, if the call is longer, you're only just building more rapport. And that's potentially a higher chance that they do actually show up. You're
mm,
understanding more of their pain points, which will potentially help you on the closing call. So that's a good thing. But in the sense that if you did that with every single call, you could be wasting a whole lot of time
mm,
when the game is volume at the end of the day.
mm,
So it's obviously like it's a good thing and a bad thing. That's something
mm,
you have to understand. But
mm,
the more cold calls you'll take, because there definitely is people that just love having a yarn. You need to be able to understand, okay, which prospects are actually serious and not.
mm,
Because sometimes, like, I have cold call tradies and they start talking about their kids and this and that. And it's like, yeah, it's good in the sense that, like, he feels enough rapport or like trust with me to talk about that.
mm.
However, where is this conversation leading to?
Yeah, bro. I feel that. Like I feel that so much, bro. This dude was talking about how he was from like Afghanistan or something like that,
Yeah.
looking after like three fucking family, how he had to pay the mortgage as well.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
what the
Yeah.
fuck, cunt?
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I get what you mean when you say that.
Yeah, but you're only gonna get stronger at identifying that the more you do, right?
Mm.
The more you understand. Is this motherfucker Orish actually hopping on, or what's the go here?
I have no fucking idea what that is. Honestly.
Okay. We'll end the call off there, bro. I'll upload this shit
Yeah.
and send it over. Again,
Mm.
any questions, let me know. Obviously,
Yeah, yeah, wait.
not gonna be you're not gonna be cold calling this weekend unless it's
Yeah.
Saturday morning.
Mm.
But let me know how you go on Monday. And we can touch base. So that was the coaching call that I ran with Don last night. Again, we've only been training him for a month. He's still got some work to do, but my goal is to work with him until he makes his first 10K a month. And I guarantee you the track that we're going on right now, he'll be there in the next couple months. Now, I've helped coach people like Don and hundreds of others to get into sales and be able to leave their job. But the number one reason why these people actually see results is because they get the right training and build the right network in order to land a role. They actually went out of their way to invest in sales training so they can learn this shit properly. And if you're looking to do the exact same for yourself, I'll put a link in the description to book in a call with either myself or my team to help you get started. Where basically you'll hop on a 45-minute strategy call to help you go from where you're at right now to the goals you want to hit with sales. But these consultations are only for serious people that actually want to invest in their education. So if you don't really care, don't even fucking bother. But for the guys that want to just learn more about sales, I'll put a link in the description to my free 1-hour course. So feel free to watch that. Other than that, thanks for watching. I hope this added some value to you, and I'll see you in the next video.